Hello everyone, Jeff Bickerstaff here, owner of Bickerstaff Insurance and Financial Services. Today I want to talk to my fellow small business owners. And my only question to you is, do you have a business owner's policy? I hope if you're watching this video that you do. But if you don't, I want to talk to you real quickly about why that's important to have one. A typical business owner's policy encompasses, two things: general liability and business property coverage. Now, what do those mean? A general liability portion of your business owner policy is going to protect you. For example, if you have a storefront, someone comes in, slips and falls, otherwise hurts herself, injures herself, and if you're ultimately found liable for it, then that policy is going to protect you to where the policy will pay as opposed to you having to pay out of your pocket. If you don't have a storefront and you're saying, hey, it doesn't apply to me, well, it still would, because even if you go out and visit clients and you are liable for damage out there, especially on a client's property, for example, or in a client's building, then you're still liable for that. So that's where the general liability would come in and protect you. Now, on the property side, almost all businesses, with a few exceptions, have their own property. Now, what is that? Well, for a typical office setting, for example, it could be your desk, your computers, your furniture, things like that. Or they could be just your supplies. If you're a contractor, for example, it could be your tools, things like that. So it's any property that's associated with your business. Now, if you had a fire, even if it wasn't your fault, a fire in your building, tornado came through, it was stolen, then you could replace that property with the insurance policy payout. So those are two main things that you want to have on your policy, which if you have a business owner's policy, you have already. If you don't have a business owner policy, you need to get one. Now, much like I talked about with homeowners policies in another video, there are a lot of endorsements on business owners policies that you need to look at. Now, the one example I always like to use is employee dishonesty. So what does that mean? Well, if you have employees, and as we all know, it seems like good employees are hard to find, but sometimes employees, unfortunately, will steal from their employers. Sometimes it's a lot right away, and other times it's over time. Well, if they're stealing money from you, and most likely you're not going to know it, at least initially, then they may take off with that and never be seen again. It could be $1,000, it could be $10,000, it could be $50,000. So if you have employee dishonesty coverage on your business owner's policy as an endorsement, then that could protect you. You could get that money back. We don't like to think about that as business owners, because really all we want to think about is running our business. That's why if you have a good business owner's insurance policy, then you can think about running your business and you don't have to think about all this insurance stuff. Now, if you have a current business owner policy, great. Talk to your agent, especially at renewal, and ask him or her if you still have the right coverage, and especially talk to your insurance agent if your business model has changed, because if it's changed enough, your old business owner's policy may not actually cover the new part of your business. So it's very important to talk to your agent about that. Now, if you don't have one, or if you just want a second opinion, I'll be happy to talk to you about that. You can reach us here at 972-771-4992. You can email me at jeff@bickerstaffins.com. Our website is bickerstaffins.com. Or you can hit us up on social media. We're at Bickerstaff Insurance on Facebook. On Twitter, we're at Bicker Agency. And then on Instagram, we're Bickerstaff_insurance. As always, thanks for watching, and we look forward to talking to you soon.